What is up, YouTube? It is TheStarkz here, bringing you guys yet again another YouTube video. And in today's video, I'm going to be making my Uncharted 4 multiplayer stress test review / opinions and final thoughts of the game. I just want to start off with a few disclosures. I'm out of breath is the first one. The second one is I'm recording this with my phone, as well as I'm upstairs in my room, in which you can probably hear a few cars there and then, because my street is extremely busy. But apart from that, I'm done with the disclosures for now. But yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing the Uncharted 4 multiplayer stress test beta, and here I go. So the first category I've chosen was the visual effects. Now that's an obvious, compared to all the other Uncharted games, or multiplayer games rather, this one stands out from the most, visually, because graphically rather, it's just so visually pleasing. It's very colorful and fruity, and it's just the textures and the lighting is just so beautiful and rich. And Naughty Dog has done an amazing job to bring this one of the best multiplayer experiences that I've ever played in my life as a third-person gamer. And, well, I'm not third-person gamer, but in general, as a third-person game, this is one of the best multiplayer games that I've ever played that's third-person. And then, obviously, the next category is the gameplay. The gameplay is extremely smooth compared to all the other Uncharted games, or multiplayer games, rather. And I think they aim for 60 frames per second. I'm sure that drops there and then, but it's around 60 frames per second, which really helps balance it of how smooth the gameplay has become compared to Uncharted 2's multiplayer and Uncharted 3's multiplayer. Now, Uncharted 4 is extremely similar to Uncharted 2's multiplayer in terms of not being able to run too quickly, and just how the gameplay is done. And we obviously have the reviving system, and then the downing system, and then there's mysticals and sidekicks, which I'm going to get to in just a sec. So yeah, and it's extremely fun. I just want to start off with that. The multiplayer is extremely fun to play, and the beta was around, I should have said this in the beginning, but it was around Friday to Monday. I was able to play a little bit this morning, but when I came back, it was finished. I wish Naughty Dog had extended the day, but unfortunately that was not the case. And yeah, so it's pretty easy to get kills. I'm not going to say that you're going to do best when you play it. It is kind of a difficult game to also play at times, but apart from that, it's a really good game, or multiplayer game rather. And so yeah, let me get into the sidekicks and the mysticals. They play very well. I have a few issues with the Chintamani stone, because I remember in one of my clips that I got, I downed a guy, and then suddenly this big rush of waves came, dropped on him, and then he got up instantly, and then I downed him again, and then somebody threw the Chintamani stone yet again, and he got up again, and then I ended up going down, which was extremely annoying. However, that's the only issue I have with the mysticals. Apart from that, every single mystical is very well, and I don't want them to change the Chintamani stone. I'm just kind of teasing them. But yeah, the mysticals play out extremely well, and I don't think a lot of people have any problems with them, and I sure hope not. The problems, I know a lot of people are having problems with the sidekicks, which I agree as well. The Brute is okay. I mean, the only problem I have with the Brute is he sprays a lot at you, but apart from that, he's very weak, to be honest with you. I'd say one of the weakest sidekicks, apart from the Savior and the Sniper. The Hunter, that's my least favorite sidekick. I feel like she's a bit too overpowered, if you will. Although that's not the case, and I know it's not, yeah, I find that the Hunter is a bit sketchy in my opinion, but apart from that, the sidekicks play very well, and the mysticals do too. They help balance the game out. People are still complaining about the sidekicks a lot. I don't understand why. I mean, the Brute's perfectly fine for me. What I think Naughty Dog should do is find a way to make sure that not everyone in this team can use the exact same sidekick. I feel like that aspect of things would work very well, so that not everyone spawns a Brute at the same time. The only concern that I have with that is the technical problems, because let's say all of the teammates have a class with a Brute, and they're using it. How will they be able not to use the Brute? That's kind of, I don't know, that's very technical in my opinion. I don't understand how Naughty Dog would be able to pull that off. I mean, what I can see them doing is maybe having two sidekicks. That way, if the rest of the team already spawn a sidekick, you're not or actually no, I have a better plan. when people have, let's say the entire team has bought a brute, and you want to buy a brute, it says you have to wait until your teammates' brutes are gone, and then you can buy a brute. I think once 3 people have brutes, the other 2 are not able to buy brutes. I think that's a bit more balanced. I think Naughty Dog should try to just kind of test things out with that kind of aspect of the sidekicks, at least. And with the beta comes obviously glitches and errors and whatnot. There was a lot of matchmaking glitches. That's kind of typical in an Uncharted game. Excuse me. I wish Naughty Dog would invest in better servers, obviously, but I mean, the stress test did extremely well. I found a lot of people. That's not the problem I'm having. You know, we found, every time I went into a lobby, I found a person within a heartbeat. The only problem is it takes about, I'd say, around a minute to spawn in. That's not no problem. The problem I'm having is the fact that sometimes it glitches out and you're not able to go into a match. And then suddenly it just, you know, it says error loading the matchmaking or something like that. And then there's obviously the Uncharted TV, which I really enjoy watching. However, when I go into a lobby to find people, it just suddenly disappears, and then the back screen also disappears, which gets very annoying because I know in Uncharted 3, my Uncharted TV is broken. Like, there's no way to recover it. It's impossible. I can't get my Uncharted TV back, which is annoying, obviously, because I really do enjoy that entertainment side of things, and it really, it's entertaining to watch. You know, Robin Gaming and, you know, certain, like Team Defy and all these different clips and whatnot gathered into Uncharted TV, and it's really entertaining. Apart from that, the beta did extremely well. I enjoyed it. If you have not yet played the beta, I'm sorry, it's unfortunate, but it's gone. You can't play it anymore. However, when Uncharted 4 comes out, you can definitely pre-order it if you'd like. I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can get your chance to play it. With that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As much as I enjoyed the multiplayer or playing the beta, and yeah, so this is probably the third time I'm doing a beta review. I'm going to try my best to keep pushing beta reviews. I know I did one for Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I also did one for Tom Clancy's The Division, and now I'm doing one for the beautiful Naughty Dog developers for Uncharted 4 Thief's End. I know I was having some conversations with some of the developers who work on Uncharted, and it's really cool. They have a huge sense of humor, and I can't wait to work with them one day when I grow older. I don't want to jinx that, but yeah. So with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, and comment. If you're new to the channel, by all means subscribe. I have a lot of Uncharted 4 clips. I have, on my main PSN account, I have about 4 gigabytes worth, which took me about an hour to copy onto my USB, technical problems, you know, YouTuber things. And then obviously on my clan channel, I'm going to be pumping up a Uncharted 4 sniper montage of some sort. Don't quote me on the sniper part, but I am going to make an Uncharted 4 montage, rather. And if you'd like to see a montage on this channel, then by all means stick around if you have not yet already, by subscribing, obviously, and liking the video. I am probably going to do pro loadouts. I'm contemplating whether or not. I'm trying to experiment with that series. So encourage me by commenting below, telling me that you'd like me to do a pro loadout. And with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video yet again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.